Hi, my name is Karen Sandmire. I'm going to walk you through how to set up a webinar/Hangout today. Follow along. First, I'm going to be clicking on the screen share right here to go to my screen so I can actually show you the step-by-step process. Hang on for a minute. Okay, so this is my Cybernetico, Ingresso Cybernetico Live back office, and it's very easy. What I do is I just go to Products, and I click on Online Webinar Platform, the one I'm working on right now, and then you'll see this page. The one I'm working on is right here. It's very easy. I'm just going to go up right here and click on Create a New Webinar. It will just take a very few minutes, and we'll be here, right here on this page. Google Hangout event title. We need to have an event. I am just going to put in something. It should be something that is catchy, humorous. You do want to get people to click on it and say, oh yes, I do want to attend this. So we're going to maybe start out free, online, new Hangout. That's not real catchy, but we will put something in there. The date and time, you'll pop it up. It will be very easy. Let's say we're going to do this on Thursday the 28th. Now I'm in Eastern time, which is New York time. So I'm going to, let me see, Eastern time at 7 p.m. is 1900 hours. I already have that calculated. And over here, for my Eastern time, because it's Eastern Standard Time, I have to go GMT -4, which is Atlantic time, Canada, etc., etc. And that's very easy. So on this page, it allows us to choose an autoresponder. And right now, Magic Responder is our product, and if you don't have an autoresponder, of course you can contact me. If you have AWeber, it works with AWeber also. When you have your Magic Responder, if that's what you want to use set up, you simply it will give you an ID. Your campaign will give you an ID, and you would just enter that right in here. Step by step, it's so easy. English, Spanish, or Portuguese are the languages it is available in right now. Of course, I'm going to click English because that is what I read. And we have the next options are make Hangout public or private or paid. I'm going to do a free Hangout today webinar. If you click on paid, it's going to have you enter your PayPal email address and the amount you want to charge. Private, of course, is for a business who has, perhaps you're going to invite your team, a business that has a sales team, and of course you don't want to see your competition to see this webinar, your webinar, so you would make it private. And of course my webinar, the webinar is going to be live, so if you have a sales corporation and your people are remote, a live webinar is so that they can view that. You just very easily click on Save Module. It brings us to the event, which we did this top part, and the sign up email confirmation title. It will populate that right here. Webinar event, I just leave this all alone. The only thing I do here is on this page is I put a space and EST so that it is Eastern Standard Time. Again, simple, just click module. It's all set up for you. I'm going to click the next tab, which is presenter. Add the admin name. right here, I'm going to click here to add a presenter, which is going to be myself. You can add, you know, a couple presenters, you know, whatever you want to add. Karen Sandmire. I'm not going to enter my email address because I really don't want the robots and that to find my email and to get a bunch of spam. Enter administrator details. I might want to say click here or view my webinar. And if I want to upload a load admin file, I'm going to say on what was my new Hangout. And I can upload an admin picture if I want. You just simply click here and it goes to a photo. I have mine saved here. I'll just take a second here to go to my files, photo, and I have one right here. And I will simply save that, and I'll show you later where that gets to be. Again, I'm not going to put in an email because I don't want the spam robots to find me. Registration page, here we go. If you want to create a video for your registration page, you can simply do that. I'm not going to show you how to do that on this webinar. Right here is the second row, the second one in, does not have a video. So that's the one I'm choosing for this demonstration today. Company name, whatever your company name is, if you're going to be doing a series of webinars, you're going to want to have this to be consistent. So whatever you put in here, you should put in, you should have it so that it's available on all of the webinars for that topic, and that will show up in the email. So I'm going to say Karen, I already have that populated there. My company logo, I'm going to choose a file. Where did I put that? In a different place. I should have these just in a file for this. I know where it's at, so just hang tight here. There's a little possible pre-planning. You might want to have a logo. You might want to have your picture picked out, and it should be coming up right here. I did just name it logo, and it's very easy. It's just my name right here. Karen Sandmire, marketing consultant and coach. The headline text is on new platform. View my webinar / Hangout on new platform. I'm going to say it will be at, let me see, I think I said 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Thursday. And I think that was August 28th, 2014. I could put that in right there. That could be my headline, my sub-headline. Again, if you want to have your welcome video, you would just enter it right in here, and you can do that. Go to YouTube and get the embed code and copy and paste that right in there. The thing you do need to do is to make sure that you keep this height and width. That will make it read easily. The footer, I like to say plan to take notes. Contact me on Facebook. Contact me, and then I'm just going to put facebook.com/Karen.Sandmire.3. That is not a real link, but people can copy and paste that. I'm going to put a colon there and a couple spaces. Again, save module, and we'll go back and see. Okay, my Karen Sandmire Marketing Consultant Coach is there. My take notes, everything I had is there. So we want to go to recorded webinar. I'm going to click yes. And then it populates the free online Hangout right there. I'm going to click Save Module at the bottom of each just to make sure that I don't forget something. You can always edit it later, but it makes it easy. I'm going to use our custom thank you page, and my title is just going to be thank you. I'm going to click, because I'm a woman, I'm going to click this one right now. Again, you can do a video, and it's very good to do a video, just like a 30-second video, no big deal. Thank you for, I'm going to say you are now registered E-R-E-D. And I'm also going to say, see you on August 28th, 2014 at 7 p.m. EST. And that will remind them. Now, my button text here, you can have whatever you want. You could have a link for your business. I like to have people, I'm just going to say visit me on Facebook. I'm gonna, as long as I've capitalized that, I'm going to be consistent, and I'm going to go to my Facebook page here and copy, just so I'm sure that I'm getting it correct. Oh, it's already there. Again, save module. Very easy, very user-friendly, and there it all is. Notification. I'm going to leave these alone. It could be because I didn't really have my magic responder set up with a campaign to do this to show you, because that will be in a different webinar. But as an example is the webinar, you can send out email reminders is what this is. The webinar goes out live tomorrow, goes out in an hour, and we are live. The We Are Live actually goes out about 15 minutes before the webinar. And I love it when people do send me that when I'm about to watch a webinar. Offers, I think this is a very cool addition. You can have an offer, whatever you want. The offer can be something like, you know, visit me, or I'm going to be doing a second free webinar, enter in for this bonus, something like that, offer description. The one thing you do have to have is you do have to have an image for the offer to work, or it will not work, and I'm not really sure why that is, but that is the way it is. So just a little bit of pre-planning. So the offer name could be something like we have something, you know, a discount, visit our website for a challenge, something like that. I'm going to come back. I'm going to do a webinar on offers later. Again, this is just a review. This is also a great idea. And in the middle of your webinar, you can take a poll question. If you have a series of things, you can say, okay, which one do you like best? option 1, option 2, option 3, or option 4. Let's say you're naming a new product, perhaps. You could have which name would you choose, and you can have a whole bunch up to 10, or you can only, if you want to have 3, give them a choice of 3 things, you can do that. You, of course, don't need to have all 10. Just showing you how easy that is. Again, there are video tutorials over here to watch in helping set this up. Now, the start webinar, of course, we're not going to do that now because when I'm on a webinar, I can't show you how to start a second webinar, but I just click this Start HOA. Very easy. Now here's where you're going to see a little bit of the work that we have done. These are our webinar links, and you always check these. I'm not really going to change them. So my new webinar Hangout on new platform, I didn't really word that very well, but you can see this is my logo right here, and that's where the logo goes. It is very, very small. They don't give you a ton of room. It is 150 by 80. You could have a picture, whatever you want in there. And again, here it is. Remember, we chose the time, August 28th at 7 p.m. The people will enter their name, enter their email address, click register now. And here is my picture, Karen Sandmire. View my webinar on new Hangouts. That was one of the little pages. And here's my footer, plan to take notes. Contact me, facebook.com, karen.sandmire.3. So that is one of the, I'm going to get that out of there. The thank you link page. Now again, oh, I thought I chose one without a video. Sorry. But this is what it says, and I will be creating short videos for these, basically telling people what the webinar is about, reminding them just to click to sign up, thanking them, and to remind them possibly to have a pen and paper, a glass of water, snack, just to enjoy watching the webinar, and to shut off their cell phones so they're not distracted. So it does, again, this is what you are now registered. That's where I entered in on that one form. See you on August 28th, reminding them that it is at Eastern Standard Time. And down here, when they click on this, I had visit me on Facebook. I could have it go to my link page, but for this, I really didn't want to send them to that. I want them to contact me. And the replay page link, this isn't really gonna, you can change this if you want, but this is what's going to show up on as YouTube. The presenters is me again. This will show up on YouTube, and then so if people can't be online at 7 o'clock Eastern Time, they can come back and watch this, watch your webinar. So it is saved. And then, of course, the subscribers is people. Download your user list from your Magic Responder or your Aweber page. You can enter them in. Again, there's a video tutorial for this also. Okay, I know I went through that very, very fast. It is very, very easy to do, to set it up. I do want you to know that you can also, when you do set up a new event, you can also copy when you're going to be doing another new one. You would click on create a new webinar. We can list all the webinars right here. We'll go to that, and it will be that where you can actually copy. Now this is a new one, so I will be able to copy it, copy the webinar, which populates some of the information you've already done over into another, into some of the other forms. You won't want to have it all the same. You want to change it up, mix it up to make it interesting. Have fun creating your very own webinar, Hangout, training for your people, showing products. the services you offer to get more customers, attracting prospects. Thank you for attending. Get back to the person who invited you to my webinar. Whoops, I don't know where that went to. Get out of here. Shrink it. Cancel. Sorry. And we'll see if we can go have, if you have questions, please do visit me on Facebook. Thank you. Have a great rest of your day. Chat soon. Bye-bye. Karen Sandmire. Bye-bye.